What up, dude? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk on a Victory Monday, baby. What a game by the Lions yesterday. We're going to talk about who did what on the offense, who did what on the defense, and you know we got to say who is the boss up. Ball out players and balled on players of the week. But before we get to all that, you know I got to bring in my crew. You see him looking like a chocolate Rick Ross today. My man, LL Cool Tones. What's going on, my guy?
What's on, Proud Nation? And good morning on this Victory Monday.
Yeah, you know he always says it with his chest. He was at the game. Who?
Coach Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. And on this Victory Monday, we're going to start it out. I'm going to kick it over to our man, Curt.
Well, the Lions dominated the Cardinals 30-21 in all three phases of the game. The coaching staff had the Lions rolling, and they stayed aggressive for most of the game. Only committed one turnover. We'll get to that in a little bit. But it was a complete game by the Detroit Lions. Now, the national media, they focus on D-Hop being out for the Arizona Cardinals. But remember, the Lions beat those Cardinals without Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, TJ Hawkinson, DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Quintez Cephas. Both the Okwara brothers was on the shelf for this game. Trey Flowers, Jeff Okuda, you know, we've been out all the game, but Jerry Jacobs and Tracy Walker were all out for this game. So you talk about one player, D-Hop, being out. I mean, you look at that laundry list of who we didn't have in the game on Sunday. And you talk about some excuses. That's an excuse. That's it. You know what I'm saying? What they say, good teams find a way to win, bad teams find a way to lose. And excuses and stuff. I'm looking at this game from top to bottom, from the opening kickoff. This game wasn't even close. It wasn't even competitive. I mean, that garbage touchdown at the end of the game, you know, it helped me out in the fantasy, but this was a total drubbing of the Cardinals by the Detroit Lions. What you guys got?
Well, I tell you what, I didn't see that happening like that. I know Mike Jones hit me up with it. Don't like it's going to be a tie today. I was at some point, you know, honestly, just, you know, from what I have seen throughout my lifetime, I thought that, you know, it was going to eventually tighten up. You know, I thought that the Lions was going to do some Lions type stuff, but they didn't. Maybe this is the new Lions type stuff. Maybe keeping foots on necks is what we do now. You know, keep punching people in the chest, keep stepping on legs and biting kneecaps and every other superlative or euphemism that you want to use. So man, I'm glad for the win. It was a great big old win if you ask me. You know, we got to see a lot of positive things. The offensive line held it together. Defensive line looked strong. Wide receivers was actually getting some looks and making plays. You know, running backs was doing that thing outside of that boy be fumbling. I don't even want to call him by his name no more. His name is just now that boy be fumbling. But you know, everything it was a big day and a good looking Sunday. So I leave the rest to Mike Jones.
Man, I just want to say this has to be a tribute to the player coaches. I know a lot of people was questioning this coaching staff and things like that, but if you look at the development of the I'm just gonna keep it real, of the lack of talent that we have on this team, but you look at how the player development is going on. Antoine Randall is getting those receivers to play above themselves. Aaron Glenn is getting those defensive backs to play above themselves. Because if man, it's pretty, man, to see Craig Reynolds. I told you, I shared that tweet September 1st. I told you I wanted Craig Reynolds. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, Craig Reynolds is doing his thing, man. And I'm just happy to see everything come together, man. Ford Field, I was there, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, who is this team right now? I don't even know what I'm seeing. Like I'm like, eventually it's gonna go the other way because you know how we always start off good and then it didn't. And that is the shout out to the players who are playing and trying hard. They are playing their hearts out right now. They are playing 150%, and that's coming from the players and the coaches. It's a joint effort, and we are establishing depth on our roster right now. So
Right.
shout out to the Lions, man.
Right. That's one thing I heard. It was an interesting comment. I traveled to Everything King because I tuned into his post game show. He said they're building depth. He said you look at what they have right now. You're building depth, and then you can add your star pieces to the depth. You have a pretty good roster going forward. Man. And I love Dan Campbell, what he said to the Cardinals in the post game celebration in the locker room. He said, "Welcome to Detroit." That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That tough, hard-nosed, great fought game by the Detroit Lions. They really just beat up on the Cardinals. If you look at this game, they really just beat up on them, and it wasn't even a close game whatsoever. So shout out to Dan Campbell and the coaching staff. Shout out to Ben Johnson, who has been an integral part of being the pass game coordinator, the tight ends coach. He's been doing this thing. Yeah, they was handing out eye jammies all game to the Arizona Cardinals, my man, Coach Jones. Now it's time for the family discussion topic for today. The question is, did you think the Lions would win that way? Hey, that's a good question. Drop it in the comments down below because I damn sure didn't see that coming. I picked the Cardinals to win like 34-7. So, I didn't see it. I am not. I am so happy to be wrong in that case. Right. Looking at this game and how it unfolded. All right, you know what it is. The March to 4,000 is on. So, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. What I say, get on the bus, Gus, get on this train, Rain, get on this ride, Clyde. As we on that march to 4,000 subscribers, we need you right here. And we want you to be part of the Prowl Nation family because, our man Jim wanted that way. So come on and join the family right now. Click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Now, to go over the offensive side of the ball. You see him, ladies. Y'all love him. It's my man, LL Cool Torrance. What's up, my dude?
Man, well, thank you for that, Kurt. Thank you for tossing to me. We gonna look at the offense, like we just keep reiterating. Didn't see this happening like this. 30-12. Didn't score into the third quarter. We looked dominant the whole game, both sides of the line. We got to see Aleem McNeil out there. I was Ricky out there, but I leave that to the defensive side of things. Offensive line, man, they held it together. I don't know what was the speech or whatever it was. I'm glad for it. I'll stay with the positives for right now. I'm glad for it. Jared Goff didn't hurt us. He let the run game do what it needed to do. The NFL on CBS tweeted, how insane is the Lions win over the Cardinals? It's the first time in NFL history a team with one win or fewer beat a team with 10+ wins by double digits. So we made a little bit of history yesterday. So shout out to us. Start out by saying, looking at the players, Craig Reynolds. And that boy Netflix was doing his thing. They let him do it. I kind of thought that the game plan might be, a little different, a little draft position based because they was running it on like 3rd and 6 and 3rd and 5 and stuff, but they was picking it up. And that's when I was like, oh man, like what is this is something else. Like, man, this is I knew that, they said that if they could be had to be in the run game. I didn't know it was gonna go quite like this though. We got to see we got another big game from the Sun God out there. I really like how the pass game is developing around him. It's kind of looking like, kind of what I maybe suggested it would look like. Maybe he'll be our guy out the slot. And I like it. So far, at least it seems as though Goff trusts him or Goff will look at him first. So I like it. Goff did try to give it away a couple of times, but he didn't, so kudos to him. That boy be fumbling. And I'm talking about Godwin Igwe he fumbled it again. And honestly, I kept saying, like, maybe we need to give it to him more, just, but because some other teams won yesterday, I'm okay with our win. And just a shot to the Taylor Decker fans out there. Taylor Decker keep jumping off sides and getting penalties. So maybe it may be time to, or maybe this is an evaluation on our left tackle, right tackle situation. I don't know. But overall, good offensive game. That's another thing. I meant to put that in my notes, but I didn't say it yet. Shout out to Dan Campbell. It was a lot of negative talk, a lot of speculation about him taking over the play calling. I was in on that too. I honestly didn't want it to be the end of Anthony Lynn here. But as far as yesterday and was against Minnesota, the offense looked away. We looked strong, looked physical, and we got some points. We got a bunch of points scored this game. So that's great victory or great win on Sunday that equals a great victory Monday. What do you guys got?
Yeah, definitely. That's how it's gonna go. Now tell me about Detroit Lions on the Prowl.com, my dude.
Man, go over there, check it out. Detroit Lions on the Prowl.com. We got a lot of good articles, lots of everything over there. And of course, that's our home, so check us out over there, get some articles and get informed, get familiar with the team that you will see kicking asses in years to come.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to get yourself some Prowl Nation gear, go over to lionsontheprowlshop.com. The link is on that. Detroit Lions on the Prowl.com, and get yourself some Prowl Nation gear. Rock that TJ Hawkinson. You can rock your boy Curt Steele shirt. Now, what up, though? So how it's all over there. So to talk about the defensive side of the ball, we got to go to our defensive line coach, my man. Who?
It's Coach Jones, man, and I don't even know what I saw yesterday. Okay, I still am like, did I see that yesterday? Did I really see Will Harris kind of looking like he might be an NFL caliber type player? Like, did I really see that? Okay, but you know what? I gotta first off by saying Charles Harris has reinvented himself. That boy Charles Harris is balling right now. He had himself a heck of a game. Amani Oruwariye, he looked like a number one shutdown corner. I know they're gonna say, all right, it wasn't against D-Hop. Man, the heck with that. That was against the Cardinals.
AJ Green.
AJ Green, Kirk, so I don't hear none of that. Amani Oruwariye was shutting it down. Our defensive line were holding their own all together. Because those guys did not. I don't think they had a running back eclipse 50 yards. So they did what they were supposed to do in coverage. We had AJ Parker was back out there, so it was good to see AJ Parker back out there. And we got the ducks quacking in the house, man, because that boy Brooks, I think that's his name, Breeze. Number 15, Breeze from Oregon. He played he had a few plays yesterday, man. So I'm just like, man, it's just amazing to me what coaching can do. Coaching and a chance and the opportunity that players take, and you give it to them, and it shows that they can play. Like you said, it was the most. What was it? The most unexpected, the most lopsided one victory team against a top team. Man, I mean, yeah, man, and
first time in NFL history.
Right, exactly. But shout out to that D line, because we came into the season, Curt. I know you came into the season. We was like, up front, we gonna handle our business, and it just hasn't been that way. 28th in rushing this year, but they finally settled down and finally handled their own, and I was happy, man. I was happy from the effort and everything that I saw, man. So Liam McNeil, Levi Onwuzurike, shout out to y'all two rookie dogs in the middle, man. And we growing, man. We are growing in Detroit.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, if you like this content, like the video, share the video. And it's Christmas time, baby. Christmas is on Saturday. So if you need some last minute gifts, you're going to pay a little extra cheddar, but go over to fanatics.com, get yourself some great gear for the Lions, for your loved ones, whoever's a Lions fan, or Michigan, because you got the football playoffs coming up as well. So go over to fanatics.com. A portion of the proceeds, a small portion, go to help us grow the content on this channel. And you just get some great gear. I got my custom jersey. This is not an Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is a Curt Steele. I know it's a 14, but this is a Curt Steele. I got the home cap for the sideline gear. I had to rock it today, but I'm rocking the 14 in honor of, the young fella. So as well. So you know what time it is. It's time for the what? Boss up. Ball out and balled on players of the game. Let's get to this thing. All right, bossed up. This is the first time it's happened all season. Jared Goff, 21 of 26, 216 yards, 139.7 passer rating with 3 touchdowns. First time it's happened all season. I give it to him this week. He earned that thing right there. So that's 80% completion of his passes. Of course, you got Craig Reynolds on the offensive side of the ball as well. 26 rushing attempts, 112 yards for the game. And the Sun guy going to break it in. 8 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown, 11.3 yards per catch on 11 targets. That is a awesome game for the young fella, the rookie, setting the single season catch record for a rookie for the Detroit Lions. That's some pretty big names. He beat out Calvin Johnson, Roy Williams, Billy Sims. He passed all those cats. So and he broke the record from Javed Best, who had 58, and he did his thing. On the defensive side of the ball, I still got another nice little list. Charles Harris, 12 tackles, 7 solos, 1.5 sacks, 2 quarterback hits for the game. I mean, the dude. And then y'all know how I go. Ayo. So Ayo had 5 total tackles, 4 solo tackles, 2 pass defense, and that gorgeous interception that he had right there in front of AJ Green. Man, that was a thing of beauty. And we got a special teamer making the list this week as well. Riley Patterson, 3 for 3 on field goals. Longest was a 47-yarder. Pay attention to this young fella. He making his claim to be the full-time kicker in Detroit. So shout out to Riley Patterson as well. Now, y'all already know who this is for the balled-on player of the game. We only got one. This week, and y'all already know who it is. Coughing it up again. My man Godwin Igwebuike lost a fumble for the second consecutive week. Hey, brother, what is that? Remember the Titans? He needs to kick his John Brown hind parts, and then he needs to run a mile because he keep coughing the doggone ball up, man. Hey, but keep your head up, young fella. We can find some work for you on the practice squad, you know what I'm saying, so you can figure out the fumbling thing. Sometimes defensive players on the defense for a reason. Sometimes you don't need to put them on offense, and he's showing us a reason why he was on defense for most of his career. But those are the bossed up, balled out, and balled on players of the game. But again, it was, and I have to give a shout out to the coaching staff as well. Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell. I mean, they really called a hell of a game. Aubrey Pleasant had those young fellas. I mean, you look at how many interchangeable parts that was on this team on Sunday. People were missing safeties, linebackers. Anzalone didn't play the game. I mean, he was there, but did he get hurt? I didn't even see him. I don't remember seeing him in the game. I mean, he was there, but
yeah, I don't remember seeing him out there.
I don't remember seeing him at all. Yeah. And honorable mention for this list has to be Jalen Reeves-Maybin. That dude was making some big plays. So that's, we got to move on for the show. But hey, if you like this content, you know what you guys do. Click that subscribe button and join us right here on the March to 4,000. And if you want to catch more content from us and you want to hang out with more Detroit Lions fans, go over to the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. Lions Nation Unite. We had so much fun over there yesterday in the game day chat, and people were just stunned. I mean, people were in the game day chat. They were just like, what in the hell are we watching? It was just one of those things. Queen of the Prowl, Valerie Bordeaux, hangs out over there as well, especially in the game day chat. So go over and check it out. Lions Nation Unite. Man, I'm telling you. And shout out to my nephew. He joined the app the other day. He lives out in San Antonio. But he's a Flintstone as well. You know how we do it, man. My nephew Mario joined it. Hey, man, I appreciate that love joining that app right here with Lions Nation Unite, because, you know, they bring you this content right here from the show. So now it is time for us to do what? Zip our lip and talk about what you had to say about the last show that was on Thursday. It's time for the comment cards. First up, as Daniel Blackburn said, should we shut down TJ Hawkinson and Swift? No, for two reasons. First, we don't have enough eligible players to fill the team. Second, we still need to build team chemistry on the offensive side of the ball. And these two are key pieces to our team. Well, we already know that TJ Hawkinson is already shut down. He had the hand surgery the other day. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that we're going to see Swift for the rest of the year. That's his name.
Bet not.
I don't think we should. Thank you for that, Daniel Blackburn. Dobson M said, Cardinals and Lions are old rivals. Are old rivals, aren't they? Anyhow, it's a small chance for a Lions win versus Arizona any given Sunday. And it was that given Sunday. Shout out to Dobson M for that.
Yes, sir. Doug Prince 782 says, who got thoughts on which coaches get pilfered from us and which ones get let go? I'm not bashing Campbell. Jacksonville may make a play for Deuce. Fact. I think Jacksonville is gonna go with somebody who's either already on their staff, or they're gonna go with a named coach to kind of get that organization together, because they got a lot of young talent on that team. But as far as coaches, man, maybe Anthony Lynn. I don't see Deuce Staley. I don't see Deuce Staley going anywhere. Maybe in 2 years, something like that. But I think he's getting grounded. I think our coaches are safe right now, man. I don't see nobody making a play on the coaches, man. Because people hate on the Lions so much. I don't see nobody making a play on them right now.
Nah, I don't. With the level of success or lack thereof this season, I think that the coaching staff will be, for the most part, intact. Like, I think that, like you said, the most likely guy to leave is Anthony Lynn. That's just it. All right, Roger Rathbum, I think how you say that. You guys are doing a great job. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. I'm a Navy vet myself, but I really appreciate Curt, even though he's a former gravel pounder. Laugh out loud. Yeah, 26 years in the Army. I met some solid Navy dudes before. You know what I'm saying? Some of those land loving guys that they have in the Navy. Some of those CBs who build stuff. So shout out to the Navy. You know what I'm saying? They hold it down. You know what I'm saying? They the Marines taxi service, the Uber for the Marine Corps. So
Lyle Show says, I say play these young guys to see what we have. They will have plenty of reps for next season. I think that's what we're doing, Lyle Show. I think that's what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Law firm of Joseph Murdoch says, I've been saying this for about 50 years. Wow. He said, there's always next season. Evaluation of the rookies and on to the draft. Go Lions next year. Yeah, man, we are establishing depth. We are establishing a core on this roster that will last more than a year or two of free agents, and they're cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And we just doing things the right way.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you guys for all of those comments. Make sure, whenever we're going through the show, leave comments right there in the comment section, and we'll pick 6 of them to have on the next show. So thank you guys for all of that again. But now we're going to slide from there on to everybody's favorite segment of the show, Dessert with our man Curt.
All right, Dessert with your man Curt is brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. The football special is going on for a few more weeks while the season is winding down. You get 4 helmets, 4 logos of your favorite teams with 4 footballs for $35. Click the link in the description to go over to the Facebook page for Delightful Bites, or you can email her directly at delightfulbites18@gmail.com if Facebook isn't your thing. Now, here is a fact that happened on Sunday that is bananas. I mean, when you look at this, it's like, what? Okay, here we go. This is courtesy of Dan Miller, coming from, you know who he is, from Fox 2. The last time the Pistons both won on the same day by double digits points was the 28th of October in 1973. I was 1 year with this thing.
When the Lions and Pistons won the same day?
The same day by double digits.
Yeah, by double digits.
By double digits. The Pistons on that day beat Seattle Supersonics 115-93, and the Lions trounced the Packers 34-0. And
That's
looking at yesterday, the Pistons beat the Miami Heat at home by double digits, and the Lions went and smacked the Arizona Cardinals 30-12. And on Saturday, you know, to go ahead and add a little cherry on the top to the Sunday, the Red Wings won at home as well. So you had the 3 major sports teams, well, 3 of the 4, because Tigers, of course, ain't playing right now.
They're not playing right now.
Won this weekend at home. Wow, man. Because, I mean, and we still are, but this is the first time that I believe in a very long time that all the 4 major sports teams in Detroit played downtown in Detroit, and they've been struggling. But this was a good weekend where they all actually won. So that's your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time to take that stroll, baby, over to that wall of fame. We got Detroit Drew breaking out for the Bronze members. We got the Latina Leo. Brian Stover's on that wall as well for the bronze members, and my man Q holding it down. For the silver members, we got Gnomish J. Great content over there. What up, Gnome? Kept ice cold. The Batman of the 313 had to shine that bad signal because we got that big win yesterday. And Mr. Scotty the Bear, the Frenchman, baguettes and all that is still holding it down the silver members. And our gold members, we got my man, Mr. Reliable, Michael Huck himself, Larry McQuiston, the Tornado, Turner C. Burley is in the building. You know, we got Justin the D, North End Ken, Mr. Rough and Raw himself. And you know who it is, the Doctor. Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click the join now button down in the descriptions. Now it is time to close out the show with final thoughts. My man, y'all know him, the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. LL, give me your final thoughts on this Victory Monday.
Man, Victory Monday, Victory Monday, Victory Monday. I am glad. I know it may seem, you know, from my tweets and other conversations that I had yesterday, it may seem like I wasn't too happy with the win, but I am. And I'm a lot more happy about it because the Texans won yesterday, and I think the Jaguars will probably win another one before the season ends. But who knows? By how we looked yesterday, Lions might win a couple more. So whatever, go for the gusto, man. Do whatever we gotta do. I think it was Tim or whoever it was on Friday who said, you know, they trust Brad Holmes and everybody to get a good pick no matter where we land. I still would like number 1 or number 2, but I fall in line with that. Wherever we end up landing, you know, whatever's clever, just take the right player and let's get better for next year. So great Victory Monday. Have a great Monday and be kind to everybody that you meet.
Right on. I just want to say, man, let us as Lions Nation take our foot off of Jared Goff's neck just a little bit, okay? We got to just ease up on that thing. We ain't gotta completely take our foot off, but just ease up on it a little bit. You know, because you know Jared Goff, you know he's been having his ups and downs in Detroit. But, you know, a lot of that has come from, you know, you go from Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods to you know, Quintez Cephas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the gang. And, you know, you just don't have that confidence that you had before. And I think that we're starting to see signs of life and what Jared Goff was expected to be. But we all just have to understand while we're so used to seeing Matt Stafford, they're two different quarterbacks, you know, and Jared Goff, man, he's a decent quarterback, man. I think we need to give him time to really evaluate him. He don't have no weapons. You know what I'm saying? He's not, we have the worst set of weapons in the NFL. So just give Goff time. And let's not saying, man, I'm off the stage too quick. That's my final thoughts, man.
All right, final thoughts for today for me. It was a total domination by the Detroit Lions yesterday. I said at the beginning of the show, I am not couldn't be more happy to be so wrong about the game prediction. And here's one thing to those people who want the Lions to tank or you know, or don't want the team to win. You screw up your draft position. I've said this the other day, and I'm gonna say it again. This year's number one pick isn't as advantageous as other years. There's not a clear person who somebody's going to go up to trade for. If you get a number one pick, you're going to be pretty much stuck there. It's because of the fact that the talent level from the college is pretty much even keel this year. There's not a player who's out there who somebody's going to trade up to get. It's just and out there because if you don't take Hutchinson, you could take Thibodeau. If you don't, you could take Hamilton. You could take this other player. There's a lot of even keel talent at the top of this draft where there's not a player that really just going to stand out and someone is going to move up for. So, but you'll see that in that second and third pick because of the fact that, the guy who we wanted is gone. Now the next guy is up and I can go up to trade for that person with the Detroit Lions. And that is where we can make some good strides and get some more draft capital. That's just my thoughts. But I see what I see. You see what you see. We're going to leave it at that. But it's Monday. The grind starts today. But enjoy your victory Monday, baby. Do that strut into the office. You know what I'm saying? You see an Arizona fan, just give him the heads up. Keep it rolling. The game on Sunday was indicative of that, saying that success isn't measured by how far you fall, but how far you bounce back up. And the Lions really bounced back on Sunday after the bad loss to the Broncos last week. So go ahead. The crumb, you know what I'm saying? After eating that victory cupcakes, Little Debbie's or whatever you was eating, because, you had to celebrate the Lions' victory, finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.